Skinwalker Ranch merch.
This came from
Grandma.
Grandmama. And my mom.
Yeah, your mom and my grandma.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about...
Episode 2 of
Which is weird because this is episode 3 of...
Off the Ranch, but we're talking about episode 2 in episode 3.
Yes.
It's kind of weird.
And I am working on episode...
7.
7.
Which is the penultimate episode.
Ooh. Whoa!
A series of unfortunate events.
Oh,
Bingo.
okay. The
penultimate peril is what the
penultimate.
Penultimate. That's the 12th. The penultimate peril is the 12th book in a
Wow.
series of unfortunate events.
Penultimate.
That's not how you say it. But anyway.
Tumultimate.
Pen. Ultimate.
Oh, like ultimate with pen. Penultimate.
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 No.
Penultimate.
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 That's a hard word. That's a hard word to say, people. Man.
But anyway, yeah, so he's currently editing episode 7 of 8.
Yes.
Which is the penultimate episode.
Well, and I use new software because iMovie just... because iMovie just can't handle what we're doing anymore, and so I wanted iMovie for... I don't have a Mac, but... So I wanted it for Windows, but they don't make iMovie for Windows.
You have a Dell.
I have a Dell.
Hello.
And so they make this thing called Movavi, and it's really good. So it makes editing a lot easier. You can green screen on it. You can do everything, and then some. And I made the new title with that program, where the thing comes flying in off the ranch. Yes.
One thing though, it's not relevant to this episode, but episode 8 might be the same as the episode 7. I'm not sure.
No, it's different.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Positive.
But yeah, so he's editing episode 7 of 8, and
Yes.
it's just, oh my god.
We have to get episode 8 done by Christmas.
December 16th.
By December 16th, yes.
We have a deadline,
Yes.
because that's when Grandma's coming.
Grandma comes to town. Anyway, so
Yeah,
we just
anyway.
watched episode 2,
of D'Angelo Ranch.
and we took a few notes,
Mm-hmm.
and
Also, this is the first episode where we watched the real Skinwalker Ranch episode. Because
really?
we didn't watch it in episode 1, we just kind of winged it.
Well, and we just introduced, but you're right, yeah, this is the
Yeah.
first time we took notes. It's kind of boring. That was my last impression of it. I even wrote it at the end. Pretty boring.
The episodes are boring until episode 3 comes along, because that's when Travis's accent comes out, and that's when Jim's upper lip disappears.
And Eric starts talking the way he talks.
Yeah, Eric starts talking like this. And
Yeah, it's we're really playing it pretty straight. Even Travis is not very...
he's not all, wild and
Yeah,
yelling.
he's not wild. Yeah, that's it. He's very subdued.
Well,
compared to the new Travis. So.
Compared to, well, we had just gotten back from a trip to Great Wolf.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, we were actually going to film at Great Wolf, but then we decided not to do that.
Oh, we have to do that.
D'Angelo Ranch at the
Yes, at Great Wolf.
Yeah, and we had just gotten back, and he was super tired.
Like now.
Like now, yeah.
Now, because cutting carbs, I'm just...
Yeah.
I mean, I lost a lot of weight, and fast, but man, I'm
Yeah.
I'm bonked.
You bonked.
I'm bonked. Anyway, so what's the first note?
Well, you used iMovie to edit.
Yeah, I used to muse it.
Yeah.
I used to muse it. And now I don't anymore, and I already explained why.
Right.
And I was doing it on an iPad, which is...
Right,
just,
yeah.
And it can't handle... Well, let's put it this way. Like, most episodes are between 35 and 50.
40, 50, yeah.
50 at the most. And with this one, which it'll be in the same ballpark, I started with an hour and 37 minutes.
Episode 7.
Yeah, this one. Hour and 37 minutes. And it'll end up going all the way down to 50 because most of it is just we're joking around.
Yeah.
Anyway, iPads, you can't handle an hour and 37 minutes of clips.
No.
So.
And then you used snow to make the title.
Oh, the snow. I just wrote snow.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot about that because it was kind of interesting how I made the title with the whoosh. I just heard a whoosh. And whoosh. The whole thing about Skinwalker Ranch. It's too bad I did it on there because I could have. I mean, yeah, D'Angelo. It's too bad I did it on there because I could redo it on Movavi and be a lot better because you can put the titles anywhere you want.
Yeah.
But I wanted my own background for it, and I knew I wanted some kind of sparks falling close up or something. Yeah. So I found a video of just snow falling, and so what I did is I just made a clip of it and put that in as the video, and then did the titles over the top of it, and it turned out pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
What else you got? Titles. Oh, titles.
Titles, yeah. Also, this is the first episode of Off the Ranch where we look normal. Just gonna point that out.
I have Tom's hat on though, which I really actually like it.
It's from Kings Island.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next note?
Video call was very tough.
Oh man, I forgot about that, and when we were watching it, I was actually kind of impressed. Like, man, that's pretty good. How did we do it, Gigi?
The video call, if you don't remember, because it was in July, the video call with Brandon, where he's telling Eric and Dragon, like they're talking.
But Brandon's on the computer.
The computer.
And it's Dragon and
Eric.
And Eric, that's right, yeah, on the live.
Like on a FaceTime kind of thing. How we did that was we had Toothless here as Brandon record himself on the computer, pretending like he was on a video call with Dragon and Eric, and he would have to pause, for like them to say stuff and everything. And then we were at the round table, but it's really a card table where we play board games. And what we did was we played the video back and just sort of responded to it and pretended like we were on a video call.
Well, first this one was particularly difficult because before we would just have, if we had a phone conversation, we would just kind of play it back, and that was the person on the other phone, at the end of the line, where we'd use your phone to record a voice memo. Yeah. But off camera, we would just hit pause and say what we had to say, and then unpause, and the person on the other end that we had recorded would say it. This was different because there are no cuts. It's just so. While I recorded the conversation with Dragon and Eric, I had to stop and kind of nod my head when I knew that they were speaking and recite the words in my head. And then when we were as Dragon and Eric, we had to remember what I was saying.
Yeah. And another thing is that when episode 6, our latest episode, we had to do that with walkie-talkies, just remember what the other person was going to say.
Because it was yourself.
Yeah, it was me, and I couldn't really remember what it was saying, so...
The ones where it's just one walkie-talkie to the other, and we're the two different people, it's easy, but... Yeah, when it's you...
More in depth in Off the Ranch, episode 7.
Oh wow, that's really jumping, okay.
Magnet, whatever happened to it?
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, the magnet,
Oh, she went over.
There we go. The magnet. Again, we don't have to write this stuff.
It's one of those storylines that just sort of disappears.
It just disappears. They really made it to be something. I really thought they were gonna pull out a piece of like alien spacecraft.
I thought it was just gonna. Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. It was like some sort of alien thing that they picked up from like a UFO.
UFO, man.
Like from a UFO or something.
But it turns out to be
a magnet.
And not even a magnet they found. It's just a magnet. A magnet that actually causes the phenomenon.
Yeah, it's one of those storylines that just disappears. Like another one is Candace and Tom's room. That one completely just
the knocking and the weird room with
and the ashes and like it just disappears.
I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
I know you're too tired. Alarm.
Oh, well, we wanted to have some sort of entry system to go into Eric's lair.
Because on the real show there is an entry code and.
And we have Simply Safe. And so we just decided to use that keypad because when you turn the alarm off, it goes
Alarm off.
which was perfect. So we did that, and I just kind of followed her with the tripod in.
One thing though is that it's super obvious, like what the passcode is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can just see me typing it in.
Oh, my God. Oh, and there's also a baby in a stroller back there.
It's an American Girl, baby.
Not the doll, like the
Astronova,
or
cause
no, the like it's an infant.
oh,
It's
not an
a-
American
it's
Girl,
not
like doll, like
yeah,
the
child.
girls. Like the girls, it's actually like a baby.
like an infant sitting in a stroller.
They're called bitty babies.
And we've had it where there's a vacuum back there. So.
I mean, yeah.
But we notice this stuff, but deliberately leave it in because it's supposed to look cheesy.
And they explode.
Yeah, exactly. What's the next one?
Harry Potter calendar. So that's
One of the. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
ahead.
I was gonna say one of the best parts of doing it is trying to figure out what we want to use for whatever, like a prop, like for the drone. What are you doing?
What is she doing?
I don't know. A drone or
Yeah.
whatever, And the magnet, we were like, what are we gonna use?
We searched for a pretty long time. trying
We
to
had a
find
few
this
ideas.
magnet.
We looked for this candle holder kind of plate thing, and then the puck light, like that. And then it just didn't look bizarre enough, so we went with this weird calendar that you got for your Christmas last year.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just this weird kind of almost looks like a time turner.
It is a time turner, but it's like a sun moon calendar or something.
It does have magnets on it, so.
Yeah.
So we took my old briefcase and just threw it in there and opened that up and.
Yeah.
And then of course that plot dies. It has no
It
relevance
completely
whatsoever.
dies, like,
yeah. I still don't get. I still don't get it. Like, what's the point? Are they trying to? Are they trying? It seemed like they're implying that it's very dangerous out there because it's magnetic, electromagnetic.
because it's electromagnetic.
I don't know. Very weird. Okay.
Sorry, I just dropped that. I meant to give it to you. But
What's next?
Mesa lines.
Oh. Yeah, since I was just using iPad, it was tough to really make special effects. I mean, with the Mesa, it's pretty interesting how I did that actually, because it's obvious that we're in our backyard and our front yard, and we have, we're in a corner lot, so we have side yards. But
yeah, so you can see everyone's house.
yeah, you can see all the houses and stuff. We're sitting in the car, you can see our house across the street. But with that one, our house is can we say where we're at?
Sure.
We're in West Virginia, so it's everything's hilly, all right, and so our backyard just kind of goes straight up, and it goes up and then kind of levels off. And if you zoom in with the camera, it looks like a mountain. We do have mountains around us, but they don't look like desert mountains. So
no, they look like.
but our backyard looks like a desert. So,
yeah, it does. It really does.
So what I did was I took a close-up picture of it. Of the yard, and it had a sky in the background, and
you edited the sky.
yeah, what I did was I took a blue, like a mark, like you can do it on your phone. I did it on my phone actually with markup, and I made it like a sky blue, and I just kind of cut out what I wanted to be the sky, and it was just a little tiny hill, but I took blue to make it look like a sky. And then what I did was I have this app called it's like Photoshop something, it's PS something, and it'll put a sky in for you. When we went to Kings Island, we went on a very gray day, and it'll automatically put in a nice sky, like it looks like it's a nice sunny day.
Sky.
So I use that because it detects any color blue in the sky, and it'll turn it into a nice, pretty sunny day. So that's what I did, and I put little clouds in there, and that became the Mesa. And then the weird lines across it, I forget how I did it, to be honest.
I don't know. You really.
I did it on my phone. I remember that.
Maybe eating.
I found some sort of thing. I know I have one called Pixelmatic, which it'll you can cut out people and then put them on any background you want. Basically green screen them, but you have to cut them out of a picture first. And I think that's how I did it. Yeah, green screen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to come up with clever ways to do it. But the Mesa, yeah, that was a good one with the lines.
She keeps eating things on the floor.
What are you eating back there,
Stop
William?
eating on the floor, baby.
What else?
Never moved conversation.
Oh geez, I'll let you take this one. It's so bad.
We this was the only episode we ever did this, but at the round table we never switched seats or locations. We literally all sat in the exact same seat. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, well, and we did it because we thought we would be able to save like time and stuff.
And yeah, but
it literally looks like the person is just being replaced with another
a different person.
I mean, look, it's so obvious.
It looks so bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
never.
bloop, bloop.
Yeah, we did in episode 1. We did it normally, and then we just decided to do that for episode.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But even with the cuts, even though we're doing these cuts, this may be actually. I think it's probably after this episode where we decided to put tape on a table. And say, okay, this is where these people are after this one, because we see it and go, well, that looks bad. We need to move on.
That looks, yeah.
So we lived and learned on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have a table on our little card table, our gaming table.
Yeah, we have because we want them to sit in the same spot every
Yeah,
time.
so we have tape that says where they all sit.
Yeah, so we have Eric, Brandon, Dragon, Travis, Jim, Tom.
And if it's outside, we draw a little diagram and just put their initials on how they're standing with relative to each other, because we want to be doing like, hey, yeah.
We don't want to have Dragon and Travis standing next to each other.
Yeah, we can. I tried it once with the little split screen thing. I can do it with the green screen, but I don't know if I'm ready to take that plunge yet. But we'll see.
Yeah. Tom, new hat and shirt.
Yeah. Yes. He got a new hat and a new shirt.
He got his bougie hat from Walmart. His new shirt.
It gets more and more mangled as the episodes go on.
I never button the shirt.
No. Yeah, remember the first episode we're all buttoned up, and then all of a sudden Gigi over here is just like, I'm just throwing the shirt on, and
that's I don't actually
I still button mine up.
The screen is messed up again.
Oh, so you're seeing all the what is that? Oh,
Baby keeps going under it, and so it's...
Okay, so what's the next one on there?
Yeah. Cutaway of Tom digging.
Where about are the glasses on there too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
that's
that is one of my favorite scenes out of everything we've ever done. Is the Tom digging. I think that's the first time we did a cutaway.
Yeah.
While you're still speaking, and it cuts away to like a flashback of it.
I think we all know how much you like it because you literally try to put it in every single
Now
episode.
we do cutaways all the time, but that one I knew. Usually when we film, I know exactly how I want to do it. Kind of see what angles and stuff. And that one I already knew what I was gonna do. I already knew it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a scene. A clip of the shovel just falling by itself, and you just digging in.
And he didn't tell me this, by the way. He was like, "Just hold the shovel," and I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "And then I'm gonna drop it," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And also, I can kind of tell that that's one of your favorite scenes because you try to put it in as many episodes as you can.
Oh, I mean, every time Tom talks about it and they flash back to it,
Tom
I put
likes
it in
to
there.
talk about his traumatic experience.
Yeah, so I use it. But yeah, that is because she's like, "Why are you filming?" Okay, I'm like, "Just put your hand on the shovel and dig, pretend to dig," and then I'm like, "Okay, now." And then you were gonna drop the shovel, and I said, "Oh, how about you dig and then grab your head?"
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like,
And it's really dramatic how you do it, and it was really good. And then the other one was we did a cutaway of you in the hospital.
Yeah, that's the next thing on here. Get well soon.
That was fun. We wrapped your head up, put you in your bed.
My bed, yeah.
Yeah, and then I forgot which one of us had the idea, but we said we need to have a bear or something.
I think it was me, but I don't know.
I don't remember. We had put a note on it that said "Get well soon" or
Love Dragon.
Love Dragon, and we had already shot the clip, so I was like, well, let's just I just did a thing where you can superimpose something, and I just did this cutout of it, the same Pixomatic, and just put it on there. and it worked perfectly. So, yeah, that one I love. That cutaway I love. And you gotta be careful because I was gonna post it like on Instagram, but I didn't want people to go, "What happened to, BB?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?" I'm like, nothing.
The only one that would get it would be Grandma.
Yeah.
You know? And
Even she probably what happened.
yeah, Grandma is the only one that watches Skinwalker Ranch besides us. I think
Yeah.
I mentioned this already, but
Yeah.
so she's the only one that really gets the jokes.
She was the one who told us to watch it because we were just like,
yeah, she told us to watch it, and we were like, okay.
What else we got?
Still developing characters.
Yeah, they're at the glasses. Oh, they're down.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're down.
Okay. Yeah, the characters are clearly still in development.
Yeah.
Especially yours.
Eric doesn't talk like this
No.
yet. Jim doesn't talk like this yet.
No.
Travis isn't crazy.
No. He starts getting crazy over there when they go into
He
the
does
cave.
get crazy
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
when I started tapping into that
Yeah.
craziness where he's leaning against the house and all that stuff.
But,
yeah, but all yours are kind of the same.
Yeah. But all of the characters develop in episode 3. Travis gets wild. Eric talks like
Yeah.
this.
The drone guy, that one was my idea, but you came up with the idea of doing this with your lips. But I kept saying, man, Jim, look at him, it's weird. He has no upper lip. It's just weird, But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, that was. But yeah, they're very, all of them are just like this. I was kind of, when we were watching it, I was like, man, there's no dynamics to these characters at all.
No.
They're just.
In episode 2, I tried giving Tom like a higher pitched voice. And then you make Dragon's voice deeper, but that's really it.
But it's so hard to go from to go from Travis to really anybody, but especially Dragon. Because his accent just creeps in there constantly because it's so thick and heavy. And
Especially in this episode, you actually sounded like Travis there for a second.
yeah, it's really tough to do his accent because I don't really have an accent because, well, I'm not from here. But,
No.
and you don't have one because you're always with me. Thank Jesus.
Transitions.
Yeah, and this one I don't know if you noticed, but between the scenes we're doing a fade. Well,
Yeah, we do that for a while, actually.
Yeah, and then watching the show more, they just do smash cuts where they're just like, cut, and you're just at another location, and so we started doing it like that rather than the little kind of crossover. Dissolve is what it's called, but speaking the old filmmaker lingo there.
Penultimate.
Penultimate.
It's a T, not a P.
Penultimate.
Yeah.
Penultimate.
Long talking head.
Oh my, I don't know about you. I actually started getting bored watching our own episode. That's so bad. That's like when I have to make a video for my students and I'm watching it, and going, wow, this is really boring.
We have admitted that Brandon's talking heads are incredibly boring.
They're always going to be.
The only one that isn't boring is the one from episode 6 where he goes and they explode.
Yeah.
Because we just let loose. It's really hard for us to film Brandon things because I'm behind the camera and I'm just laughing the whole time.
You laugh the whole time.
I laugh the entire time anyway, so I mean, it doesn't really matter.
But yeah, remember I got Brandon like, I should write that down. Yeah, we've been creeping in more and more of the outtakes, I guess, or whatever, just because. But anyway, yeah, they're really, really bland, and the talking heads are so long.
Yeah. Even Travis's aren't necessarily that, like, crazy yet.
No, not at all. No, not at all. So let's do it. I'm getting to that pretty soon. Oh, cow.
Episode 7, it's probably going to be out by the time this is out. But
yeah, it's one for the books, I think. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. We'll probably make a Christmas
Yeah.
special.
Oh my God, I really want to make a Christmas
Maybe we can
special.
investigate elf phenomenon. Somebody needs to explain how this elf moves. Set up
Really,
some cameras.
It's Tom moving.
You see Tom in the middle of the night building stuff.
Oh my And we also wanted, because we've been thinking about this since literally like July, having a Christmas episode where like Jim gets his Spectrum Analyzer back.
Finally.
And it's like a $4 one, like his watch, and like Tom and Dragon just put everything up, and it's like.
Yes, because we've got Christmas overload
We already
here today.
have Christmas.
Yeah. Because what 2020 needs is 2 months of
Christmas.
Christmas. Exactly.
But I know I keep talking about episode 7, but it's relevant. The talking heads are in front of the Christmas tree.
They are, and some are over by the inflatable.
Yeah,
and
your
stuff.
Travis
Yeah,
one
Travis
is. Yeah.
one is. So, okay.
100 degrees. Oh, 100 degrees.
The scene by the cave, which is the crawl space.
Yeah. To get under the house.
Where Jim calls Dragon, and Dragon says he probably saw a fly or
he's
something.
never seen.
That's where you could start seeing the comedy starting to come in. But
Yeah.
it was. I thought that was the heat wave day. It was one of many where the temperature was 100 degrees.
But
it
the
was
actual,
really
like,
hot.
literal heat wave day was episode 1.
Oh, man.
Like, that was the actual heat wave day.
Just till recently have we been able to film comfortably.
Yeah,
In
because
comfort.
it's really like 60, 70 degrees out still, even
Yeah.
though it's November.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Even
It's
though
rainy today, so.
Even though it's November.
Yeah.
You know, we're just going to get over
We'll get
it.
a couple 70-degree days in December. We always
We
do.
actually, oh yeah.
We
yeah,
always
we
do. We don't get snow here anymore.
No.
Anyway, I digress. 100 degrees.
Travis exaggerated.
Not exaggerated yet. That's the
You
whole
put
thing.
exaggerated.
I know, he's 2 G's, 1 R. I had to remind myself. 2 G's, 1 R, people. It's like parallel. 2 L's, 1 L.
You put 1 G and 1 R.
No, see, 2 G's. G-G-E-R. He's not exaggerated yet. He's just starting to at the scene by the cave where Jim comes out like a gazelle.
You need some kind of alien.
And Dragon's like he's at an amusement park. By the way, all of our lines are ad-libbed.
Oh yeah,
All
we
of
just write a basic idea of what we're gonna say, and then we just roll with it.
She just rolls. Rollability. We will, if there's something especially bizarre or needs to be quoted from an episode
Like,
we will listen.
5-story facility or whatever.
If it's a 2-story facility,
Yes.
and we will listen with reverence.
We will listen with
those
reverence.
Those are word for word, and we have to. And the other one was, we can't dig willy-nilly,
But we can't
be
take
heebie-jeebie either. Those are real quotes, man. So we put them in if they're just like, wow, I couldn't even write a better line than that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. What else?
Infrared camera.
Oh my God, that's another one that I ad-libbed about the infrared cameras, and that's become a catchphrase.
A joke or
yeah, where anytime infrared is brought up, we do it. Even though there's not a real cut in the episode, we do a cut to Travis, who's like, "Oh yeah, infrared. I like them. I don't know anybody who doesn't like 'em."
I don't know anybody who doesn't like
I
them.
don't know. Just comes to me. I'm crazy.
This isn't on the list, but the Kill Jim notes.
That was
Another
you.
thing, yeah, that was. Another thing is this is the start. This is the beginning of Eric's note taking.
Yes, Eric.
And-
Yeah, Eric is constantly, and he does in the real
really
thing.
does
We
take
just happen to
notes.
notice it now, and we're like, this dude is taking notes literally
So
everywhere.
now we just have him take notes all the time.
No matter what's happening. I
like
mean, he
in
could
the
be
car.
he could be in a plane that's about to crash, and he'd still be taking notes without even looking up. Just
It'd just be like
Plummeting
plane
to
crash.
descending rapidly. Yeah.
Engine burn.
Yeah, then to kill Jim. Jim about to die. Eric doesn't like Jim either.
No. Tom glasses. What you've been looking forward to this whole
So I've
time.
said it about 2 or 3 times now. There's one scene where we forget to take your glasses off
As Tom.
And
Because,
rather than
Cut it.
yeah, we've learned to rather than try to ignore errors, to just embrace them.
Like explode.
And explode, no explode. To just embrace them and
Make them funny.
Wow, it's really porn.
Yeah.
And like if a dog's barking, we're just gonna work it in. We just say, man, it's William going crazy, or we don't know what it is.
Or our neighbor's dog barks all the time.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, they know. And we had it like, it could be coyote.
Yeah, we just work it in.
A growl.
And then the one time that we wanted the dog to bark, because we wanted to use it for a sound effect.
Ooh, baby?
No, their
their
dog.
dog,
It
yeah.
wouldn't bark.
Yeah, she wouldn't bark.
Yeah, you had to call to it or something.
I did.
Watch there you go. Okay, what else? We're at 30 minutes.
Special effect filter.
Oh, yeah. We started applying all the filter of the Mesa, where we're like, hey, switch it to infrared,
Oh!
and all these colors.
That is Instagram.
That is
filters.
Instagram. Yeah, that's Instagram, and it's really just pointed at the yard. The night vision ones are also Instagram through
And the infrared.
infrared is, and the nighttime shots where it looks like it's nighttime, but it's actually broad daylight.
It is actually.
It looks like you can barely see, but it is broad daylight. Yeah, and then when we did the sparkles off the Mesa, we went into our countertop because we have like a quartzy looking countertop,
Yeah, we do.
and
Yeah.
the little infrared thing kind of made it really sparkle, so we used it for that.
And we used a flashlight and a laser pointer.
That was our UFO that went around buzzing around the Mesa. Oh, and the flashlight was the beam. We haven't done that yet, I don't think.
The beam?
Yeah, the beam coming off the Mesa.
That was in episode 2. We just
Is it? What did you be the flashlight? Yep.
Voice record. Play as response.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned that where we before I started learning how to do the voiceover stuff and the cutaways,
Oh.
we would actually record the other end of the conversation on your phone, on your voice recorder, and then we would just have it right in the middle of the table or right under the camera, so it sounded like the person was right there, and just so we could have it sounds weird and it's just one person talking and then it cuts and then it's another person talking. We wanted to try to I don't know, emulate a real conversation where you talk over each other. And so that's the reason why we did it that way rather than looking like a TikTok video where it's just like cut. Yes. Uh-huh. We got pretty ingenious with some ideas on how to do this stuff, how to pull this stuff off. Now I got a good video editor.
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
32 minutes, kind of boring.
Same length as this, 32 minutes. Very short for ours. They get longer.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty boring, unfortunately, but
I remember back when we were like uploading it, I'm like, this one is so funny, like.
yeah, we were so proud of it. Like, oh man, this is so funny. And
But then we watched it again, and I was just kind of like, kind of boring.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
But 3 all the way to 8 and Christmas are gonna be funny. Well, are funny, and then 7, 8, and Christmas will be
They're funny to us.
Yeah, they're funny to us, and they're funny to Grandma.
Yeah, and funny to Grandma. That's it. Anything else?
No.
Another episode of D'Angelo Ranch.
Off the ranch.
Off the ranch.
D'Angelo Ranch is our actual comedic episode.
Yes.
This one is the informational.
This is a glimpse behind the curtain of how we do the things we did with little to no resources. So, do your outro.
But yes, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. Please comment. Comments have to be approved by yours truly.
So be nice, because it's not going to get there.
Correct. Rate.
So what would you be mean about anyway?
I don't know.
You guys are stupid. I mean, okay. One thing I've learned is that people are mean.
Yeah. Comments.
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 Rate highly.
Yeah, rate highly. Subscribe to be part of the Snow Unicorn Army. Thumbs up. And friend us on Twitch. It's www.twitch.tv/TheSlytherin Again, we were posting on there. Not so much anymore.
I keep saying I'll just put these on there. I should.
Just put what on there?
These. Just do the audio from these. Nothing. Twitch?
Listen to our podcast at anchor.fm/The Slytherin Twins, or listen to our podcast, The Slytherin Twins.
I meant Anchor, not Twitch.
Oh!
No wonder you weren't understanding.
The Slytherin Twins on
Also.
the Anchor app if you have it. If not, you can download it and you can make your own podcast with Anchor. It's super cool.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeak.
Yeah.
Jimmy squeak. Or you can listen to our podcast, The Slytherin Twins, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker,
They get it.
a bunch of other podcast things.
And
Follow us on Instagram. What did we say?
Yeah.
Oh,
They get it.
follow us on Instagram at UnicornElsa09. That's a private account. Probably not gonna let you follow
What?
me.
Don't say that. I just need to do a little background check. So send us your social security number, 3 forms of identification, and a fingerprint. We'll get you on there.
Follow us on TikTok at
Yeah.
the Slytherin
Good
Twins.
She makes good TikToks. Really
Thank
good.
you.
They're really fun.
I haven't posted a TikTok since Halloween.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, be sure to tell everyone.
At the Slytherin Twins.
And
Follow us on Twitter.
yeah,
At
not much going on there.
At Unicorn Elsa. I am not on Twitter very often.
And we're, probably gonna stay away from it for a while until this whole election thing, because you just can't help seeing it, and it's just
Yeah.
so depressing. Anyway, that's our Off the Ranch. Also, you should say, like, if you ever have any questions about the show,
Yeah, if you
send them
ever-
in and we'll try to answer them. Like, why is your dad so stupid?
Yeah, if you ever have any questions about the show, how we make things or anything like that, leave them in the comments.
And you just be like, hey, that's pretty neat. How'd you guys do that?
Right, be
A
like
lot of editing.
a lot of editing. And I'll just, because I'm very organized like that, I have to reply to things. But I'll just be like, it'll be put on the next Off the Ranch for this episode. And then it'll be like, and then we come on and we're like, so-and-so asked us blah, blah, blah.
And if you really want to have fun with her, reply to her reply, because she can't not reply, and so just keep replying, and it'll go on forever.
Don't do that.
Because she has to be the one to reply last. So
Yeah, people just get done with me and
yeah,
they just
it's like
stop.
heart. Okay, heart emoji. 2 hearts. Okay, 2 hearts.
Smiley
emoji.
face.
It says endless. So anyway, that's it, and thanks for watching.
We will see you next time. Actually, well, I think D'Angelo Ranch episode 7 will be up before this. Yeah.
No,
Mo?
I can get this done pretty fast.
Okay, then make sure to check out. Stay tuned, I mean, for D'Angelo Ranch episode 7. And comment questions, boy.
Yeah, yo.
Yo.
We gotta turn it sideways, son. Please make this the thumbnail.
These are Hocus Pocus references here.
Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, because it's coming up.
Yes, November 26th. And it's November 11th right now, so happy Veterans Day.
Oh, yep. And happy Metal Day.
Metal. Metal?
Heavy metal.
Oh, metal.
11/11. Turn it up to 11. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
What?
On my homework, I made the date October 11th.
Oh.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
November 10th, that's what it was.
perfect. Everyone needs to know. She got the date right.
I did. But anyway, thank you so much for watching our 40-minute episode of Off the Ranch. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.